Oh, good morning. No, good afternoon. Holy Moses, it's 12:45. Good afternoon. It's time to get real. Are we ready? Happy Tuesday. So I am working from home today. I love it. You guys, tell me what it is you don't like about working from home because I love it. I don't even know if I like to say I always look on the bright side, but I'm feeling right now that I'm looking on the bright side. I know you can't always be positive, but there's always something positive in every experience or that comes out of every experience. And today I'm seeing so much positive from working from home. I love it. I am basically doing class all day today. I'm in class and learning about business and just a lot of garden center things, learning about plants, learning about customer service, what clients want, all of that kind of stuff. And it's from 8 to 5. So I'm on lunch break right now, from 12 to 1. So I had to get my podcast in really quick, which is okay. The first thing about working from home that I love, on my lunch break, I get to do my podcast in the comfort of my own home. I woke up, did all of my personal growth stuff, which I want to talk about taking a break from that in a minute. And then was able to put my headphones in, put my computer on. I used my computer as my notepad, had my window open, and I was able to listen to class from 8 until noon. And I got my house cleaned. I got all my food prepared. I got my sheets changed, my laundry done. When class resumes at 1, I think I'm going to vacuum the floors. And I did it all from the comfort of my own home without having to go out into the snowstorm. So find something that you love about working from home because I don't know that it's going away. It's not going away. I think it's been discovered that we can be even more productive being at home, or at least as productive when we work from home. Now, I cannot attest to homeschooling your children because my kids are older. They're in college, so I'm really not affected by that. So don't, moms and dads who are trying to homeschool their kids, I am not suggesting that it is easy. I'm just saying the actual working from home right now, I'm kind of loving it. So find something that you love about it, you guys, because I really don't think it's going away. So that's the first thing. Now, cooking. So I got all this food cooked today, and I'm not a recipe person. I'm not a recipe person at all. However, most of the food that I cook turns out good. So I just get a bunch of food out. I always have foods around that I like, that I can prepare. And I just kind of throw things together. Today I did a ground beef, potato, carrot, cabbage kind of saute. And then I did an egg bake that had Italian sausage, onions, and peppers in it. I did some roasted potatoes, some roasted broccoli, roasted carrots, and roasted peppers. I just made up some rice. I made some chicken sausage for breakfast. And then I made some steak. Oh, you guys, the steak got away from me. It was so salty we couldn't eat it. So every once in a while there's a failure. I tried rinsing it with water because you know what? I mean, I figured it would rinse some of the salt off. It got all in there. So every once in a while, a little mishap happens, but I have all my food prep for the week again while I was in class and working. So I loved that. And I just wanted to share with you what I'm eating for the week. And then starting my new book. So my new book that I'm reading right now is called The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying. I just started it today. I'm the person that loves to read like the back cover, the inside cover, the front cover, about the author, the introduction, the foreword, the dedication. I love to read all that stuff first, and then get into the book. So I haven't really gotten into the book yet today. I just read all the extras, but I'm really excited to read this book because I've heard a lot of good things about it. And I'm thinking, yeah, the top 5 regrets of the dying, which I did a podcast on that a while ago. So go ahead and watch that. And when I did that, I ordered this book, and I've been really excited to read it. So I'm going to start getting into the meat of that tomorrow. Now, I had to take a break. So we're on this self-help journey, but I have to tell you, I was getting overwhelmed with all of the self-help going on in my brain. I would just kept adding more and more and more and more. And I don't know, people have said it before, I have an addictive personality. Not me, but I mean, they say that about themselves. And I think I tend to say that about myself as well, that if I find something that I'm into, I get into it. I mean, just my history of everything I've ever done, every hobby, every self-help, if you will, has turned into a job and then eventually a lifestyle. And so I kind of saw the personal growth trend going that way as well. And I was getting a little overwhelmed because all I kept thinking was there's so much wrong with me, so much wrong with me that I have to fix it and I got to fix it all now. Well, I was kind of getting to the point where I wasn't allowing the information to kind of sink in. And so I had to take a little break over this past weekend. Friday, I think Thursday night, I got together with a group of friends that we always talk about this class that we're in. It's a personal growth class. We talk about it. And leaving there, I'm thinking I am just kind of personal growthed out. And that's where what podcast did I do, you guys? That was Oh, You're Not Broken. Because I just kept thinking, gosh, there's so much wrong with me. I'm so broken. So over the weekend, I decided to take a break and kind of let things sink in. And that's what I want my message to be to you today is I hope that you are doing all of the things that I'm suggesting. I hope you're getting up earlier. I hope you're working in some, silent time, whether that's for meditation or prayer. I hope you're saying affirmations daily. I hope you're visualizing yourself being successful in whatever it is that your goals are. I hope that you are reading. I hope that you're exercising. I hope that you're eating well. I hope that you're saying positive things to yourself. I hope you're connecting with friends that you haven't connected with in a long time. I hope that you are doing all of these things to make yourself better. I hope you're saying mantras. I hope you're doing it all. But sometimes it seems like so much and we try to fit it all in and we don't let it sink in. And so I took the weekend off to just kind of let everything kind of marinate in my brain and to take some time to realize the small successes, the small changes that I have made that have already made me a different person on this personal growth journey that started back, I would say, end August, early September. And one of the things that stood out to me was I said to myself this morning, I'm so excited to read this book. Talk to me a year ago, I would have said, I don't read. I'm not a reader. I don't like reading. People would give me books to read. It'd sit on my nightstand, collect dust, and that was it. I'd return it, and there we go. Never read it because I'm not a reader. I kept identifying myself as not a reader, not a reader, not a reader. And so when I kept telling myself that, I wasn't a reader. Now I'm book after book after book, and I'm literally thoroughly enjoying it and excited about it. I do it every morning. I think I might start even doing it at night now too. Oh my gosh, reading it in the morning and at night. So to me, that was a small success that I needed to celebrate. So while you are on this journey of self-improvement, keep going. Don't stop. I mean, take a break here and there if you need to, but give yourself credit for the progress you've made. Give yourself credit for these small successes you've made. There are always going to be things that you need to work on, but you also need to stop and realize that how far you've come as well, which I think will motivate you and inspire you to continue to move forward. And your steps are not going to be huge leaps and bounds. It's like one page at a time, which equals one chapter, at a time, which then equals one book at a time, but eventually book after book after book after book after book. And so the same holds true in your relationships, one little connection at a time, tiny little small steps. I had I don't even want to say a falling out, but maybe a falling out with my best friend from high school, Tara. Hi, if you're listening. About 8 years ago. And we just recently reconnected. I reached out to her, and man, it's been great. We've talked and talked and talked, and it's like we haven't missed a beat. And so I think that came from this journey and taking the small steps to get to where I am right now led me to that big accomplishment, if you will. So continue to take the small steps in your relationship. Continue to try to connect in a way that is positive and uplifting and, trusting and loving. And if you are in a relationship that isn't serving you well, maybe think about trying to repair it. And if there's no response there, what's next possibly? Think about your eating and exercise. Have you made small steps? Are you, finally writing things down? Are you choosing fruit and vegetables most of the time as opposed to chips and candy? Are you fitting in, 20 minutes of fitness a day at the very least? Are you adding, 5 minutes a week to that? Are you making small progress or taking small steps there? Are you in your business or in your accomplishments or things that you want to achieve? Are you saving $20 a week? Are you making strides to start your own business? And are you making connections in order to do that? Are you researching? Are you reading about it? Are you talking to people that can help you? Are you putting different programs in place? All these small steps that are going to lead you to whatever your ultimate goal is with achieving different jobs, saving money, getting are you putting your resume together and getting it out there? All kinds of things. For loving yourself, are you saying one positive thing to yourself each day? Are you, when you have the negative thoughts in your head, saying, no, that's not true. No, that's not true. Right now, for me, loving myself, I have the mantra this week is, I am worth more. I am worth more. I am worth more. There are a lot of things in my life that I think that I'm getting that I don't deserve. And I just have to keep reminding myself, I'm worth more than that. I'm worth more than that. And so are you being that cheerleader for yourself and making those small steps each day to reconnect with yourself and who you are? So small little successes, small little steps, day after day after day will create this huge snowball effect. And before you guys know it, you're going to be a better version of yourself. Maybe not even the best version of yourself, because if we're continually improving, then I don't know what the best version of ourselves, if that's ever even attainable. But I'll tell you what, when I die, I want to be the best that I can be. I want to live the best life that I can live. I want to have no regrets in the way that I carried myself and the way I behaved and my actions. And along the way, learn from any mistakes that I've made, forgive myself for that, and move on. And I want that for you too. So sometimes you need to just take a little break from always, pushing forward, pushing forward, and just more, and let it sink in. Let it sink in, these small steps you've taken that have led to these small successes that are leading to something huge and big, this real life that we're after. So that's what I want you to do today. Make like a list of 5 ways that you have, 5 little successes that you've had over the past several months or whenever you've started this, real life journey. And maybe throw it in the comment. Let us know, because I'll tell you what, success breeds success, and we all want to be motivated, and we all want to hear how we are doing this together. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.